Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Keo. I guess he's bored.
No, you heard about it. We've been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it. Everybody about to know.
Hi guys, I'm here being real ghetto. I realized that my intro kind of was all over the place, so I decided to just record another intro. I want to see how I got these nails, these wonderful nails, using the Beetles Gel Tip System, which I did link in the last video. Then go ahead and keep watching. Hello my friends, so we're gonna get in with this quick tutorial. And yeah, my nails look like crap. So these first tips, I got them on Shein. I haven't used them yet. They felt a little bit strong, so I might use them on my next set. I was just kind of curious to see the quality. And if you guys want to see a video, just give me a thumbs up and comment down below. I could do another tutorial with those. These tips right here that I'm going to be using, I got them on Amazon as well, and I'll link it down below the previous video. And then I'm going to go in with this nail drill. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I got that also on Amazon. And I'm putting it on the lowest setting, on the lowest speed. And I'm going in very lightly around the cuticle area. I know it kind of looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm really not. It's very low setting, and the nail bit that I'm using is gentle. So it's not really doing much to my nails. And I'm going in, measuring the nail tips to my nails, just making sure each one matches each nail. So I suggest you match each nail instead of just grabbing two of each one, just because you might have one nail that's a little bit bigger than the other, and maybe the next size up would be better for you. So that's what I'm basically doing. I'm just going in and doing each nail one by one. And yeah, I really do like this almond shape. I've used them in a different set before, and I really liked how they fit and how they stayed on. And then I realized that my cuticle were not pushed back. So I grabbed my Cuticle Nipper because I couldn't find the tool that I have that normally pushes back my cuticles. But the nipper had kind of like a pushback tool on the bottom of it. And that's basically what I'm doing, just pushing back all my cuticles, because again, you want to make sure that you're fitting the nail tip properly, because it's going to cover your whole nail. So you want to make sure that it's going to be laying as flat as it can to your natural nail with the gel. So yeah, I'm going back into fitting the rest of my nails, making sure they fit properly. And you guys, I was trying to find like the right colors. I kind of wanted to go with like an ombre, but I didn't have like a kind of like a middle pink shade, so you'll end up seeing what I did. But yeah, now I'm going back in. I'm just clipping my cuticles with my cuticle cutter, and I got that cuticle cutter in the Dollar Tree. Just taking anything that was extra. And I'm going in with a buffer. I got this also with the Beetles system. It came with the set. The set came with a bunch of stuff, and I did show that on my last video. It came with a bunch of stuff. So I'm going in and just making sure I'm going around the cuticle gently, just to buff or any dead skin, and just to make sure that we have some type of grip for the nail to stick to. And just buffing away the dust with the brush. It came in that same set. And I'm going in with one of these dust-free pads and a little bit of 50% alcohol, just taking away any natural oils that we might have on our nails, and clipping away any other dead skin that I see. Just a little bit. I had like a little bit of dead skin left over. So now I'm putting acetone into that little glass, so that way I can clean up any gel that might accumulate next to like the cuticle area. And I like this nail bit the best, the one with the round nail tip, or however you say it. But I like that one the best because it really does like sand the inside of the nail perfectly without taking away too much from the nail tip. And you want to do this process as well, so that way when you do put the gel, there's a little bit of texture. It's gonna grip onto the nail tip, and it's gonna grip onto your nail and hold it on a little bit longer than normal. So I do recommend doing this step. If you don't have a nail drill, just kind of try and use maybe a buffer on the inside or a small nail file. There's many ways that you can do this process. I would just look it up, but this nail drill is probably like 15 bucks at most. So getting into the nails, you're going to use that foundation gel. And what you're going to want to do is put a little bit on your nail. I always start with the middle finger. I don't know why, but even painting them, I always start with the middle finger. So make sure your light is on, because this process is going to be super quick, like 2-3 seconds quick. And it's going to be very important to have that already on. So you want to put the gel on both the nail and your nail bed. And you want to just push it down, because that's exactly how it's going to dry. So you want to make sure that, you know, you put it down. I'm cleaning up a little bit of the excess. I was trying these clips out and I didn't like it. Maybe I gotta like kind of try it again. I wanted to see if it would hold it in place, but I didn't like it. So I'm gonna just clean up that extra gel that was around the nail and around my like the nail tip, and that way I don't have to worry about it, you know, drying like that with extra gel. So I'm just cleaning up excess gel. And then when you're putting the nail, just exactly how you put the nail, once you hit that UV light, that's how it's going to stay, sis. So I recommend making sure you got it perfect before you put it under that light, because girl, you're going to end up with a crooked nail. So I went and put it under the light. At first, I thought, you know, why did I need both, you know, gel systems if this gel light can work for both? But to be honest, I am happy I have both, because you really do need this specific light to put the nail on. It gives you enough room to hold the nail in place yourself while you're curing the nail, and that's really, really, really handy. So basically that's what I'm doing to all 10 of my nails. I'm putting the gel a little bit on my nail, a little bit on the gel tip, and placing the gel tip on my nail and curing it. I mean, if worst comes to worst, you really could just do with this one, because if you paint your nails, it'll still work. But I like having both, you know, but obviously not everyone has that option, and that's perfectly fine. If you had to choose between lamps, I would choose the little one, just because it's going to be so much easier to put these nails on. And I'm going in with a little bit more acetone, just cleaning up any extra gel buildup before I go in and paint them. So I basically did all 10 nails off camera, and I'm back here just cleaning up. And I went in with the cuticle pusher again, just to try and kind of scrape off any excess gel. There was a couple nails that had just a little bit of gel, and typically I can just push it back a little and buff it away without damaging the actual nail. So what I'm doing is I'm just using this nail file and kind of going in and just filing the sides, because some nails were a little bit too big. So I'm just going in and filing them. This is another step that I recommend doing in the beginning before you do the nail, like put them on. Just shape them to your nail shape. That way it's going to be a lot more clean cut for you. So I'm going in again with that brush and just brushing away any excess dust, because when we paint, you do not want to have any dust in the nail polish. You don't want to have any bumps. So I'm going back in with another one of those dust-free pads and the alcohol, and just giving my nails a wipe again before I paint them. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit out of frame here, but you catch my gist. And now I'm gonna get into painting. So I brought back the little light here. If you see, it's because I wanted to give myself a bedazzled pinky nail. So I noticed when I'm messing with the gems and the, you know, the rhinestones, that they do move around a lot. So I like using the little lamp just because I don't have to like put my whole hand in it. I could just put my pinky and keep control of the bedazzles. So what I did was I put 2 coats of the glitter, and I cured them each individually. And now I'm putting a layer of the foundation base gel just to put the gems. So I'm going in, grabbing each gem, just different sizes from larger to smaller, and I'm just going in and fitting them next to each other. And they do slide around because the foundation gel is still wet, so you just want to keep kind of like pushing them into place and moving them around until you're done, until you like it. And that's why you don't cure it right away. You do all of this while the polish is still wet, so that way it gives you, you know, enough time to fix it if there's something you don't like. So basically that's what I'm doing. And this process for this one pinky took me like 25 minutes literally to put all those damn rhinestones. So yeah, I went ahead and cured it, and now I'm adding some top coat to it. I'm putting a hefty amount of top coat over the cured nail already, and then I'm going to cure it again to hold all of those rhinestones in place. So that way, you know, when you're doing your hair or when you're doing anything, you don't have any rhinestones just falling off all over the place. So yeah, I recommend putting a good thick amount. Make sure you get it inside like where the gems are, just so that way they don't fall off. And I'm just curing that again. And I just leave it for as long as the machine goes, which I believe is like 15 to 30 seconds. And now I'm going in with these gel polishes. I bought 2 different gel polish kits, and those are the polishes that I'm using. I don't know exactly which one. I can list the numbers down below, or you can kind of see them in this video. And I didn't have like a nice middle pink shade to kind of give it that perfect ombre, but you know, I had to work with what I had. I wasn't about to buy another color. And yeah, we're just curing that for 30 seconds and going in. I did notice this pink shade did need 3 coats, so I'm just going in with the second coat, curing that by itself, and then I'll go in with the 3rd coat and then a 2nd coat for each other shade. And I really did like this pink. It was like a nice hot pink, but just beware, you might need 3, maybe even 4 coats, or you can hit it with maybe a white gel polish and then 2 coats of this pink on top, and it might come out really opaque. Lord, how long does it take to paint a damn nail? So yeah, I'm going in and cleaning up the edges. Make sure you keep that acetone out throughout the whole process, because you're gonna need it from beginning to end if you paint like I do. And I'm curing that, and I'm putting in the 3rd coat now and painting the rest of my nails. So I love this pink shade right here. This pink shade was everything. Now the shade that I used for the middle finger, I didn't quite like it, so I just went over it with another similar peachy shade, and then I'm going in with this very light pale white pink So it's giving a little bit of a gradient effect, but it's not exactly what I wanted. But you know, for the sake of this video, I love it. No, sir. But anyways, yeah. The last coat I did go in and I cured it for 60 seconds once I put that top coat on. And I'm going in with this oil that came with the system as well, which I like. It's just a regular Beetles oil, just to give you that final look. And yeah, this is the look that I came up with. If there was anything that I would change, it would be that peachy shade. If I could find a little bit more of a pink shade, that would have been perfect. But either way, I really liked how they came out. So if you liked how this came out, give me a thumbs up and share it. God bless you guys.